Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of The Grandstand here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host, the Ohio Patriot. And for today's episode, we're going to talk about Ohio's upcoming primary tomorrow. Basically, got to go out tomorrow. Going to go do some voting and stuff like that. Still debating if I even want to vote for anybody in this U.S. Senate race at this point, because I really don't, honestly. You got fuckface Matt Dolan, who should be in state prison right now for pulling a bunch of gun control shit in the last General Assembly. Illegally using a Senate Finance Committee chair position to try to push gun control back in the 2021-2022 legislative season. There's what it was. Then you got piece of shit Bernie Moreno, who is a Trump-backed guy, but yet about 4 years ago, give or take, the very end of 2019 there, I think it was after the Dayton Massacre happened, he was basically pushing for gun control then, both universal background checks and then calling people like myself who are, firearms owners of AR-15s, etc. here a bunch of dumbasses and everything else like that. And it's like, well, you can go fuck yourself, Marino. It's really simple as that, buddy. So, yeah, this guy 100%, he just comes off, he just exudes like snake in the grass piece of shit, basically, in my opinion anyway. Not to mention the fact that Marino's already been on record in the last year or so of calling for reparations for fucking people who were descendants of those who fought for the North. And it's like, you realize everybody who fought for the Civil War was American citizens, right, dipshit? Like, that's the entire point, Marino, you fucking idiot. Not to mention people like him are always bitching about people like that, like him being dumb and like that and whatnot, not knowing his actual history of this country. They'll always bitch about how fucking Civil War was just about slavery when it wasn't. It was only partially about that. A lot of it also had to do with the fact that you have people just not wanting to have the fucking taxation be overtaxed is what it was. It was a lot of the South that were growing all these crops and stuff like that. They didn't want them all being taxed to death is what it was. The North being like, no, we're going to tax you to death, basically, is what it is. And that's what caused the fracture. Now, obviously, I'm going to sit there and talk about, slavery was part of it, obviously, because when you actually look at what was going to be the Confederate Constitution there actually was stuff of slavery in the actual thing is what it was there. So it's not like it wasn't like a non-issue or whatever the case be. It obviously was, but it wasn't the entirety of it is what it was. There was just a portion of it that was. It was about maybe half or so at most. So, but anyway. And then the third choice, obviously, for the Republican side is current Secretary of State, Frank LaRose, who's, the guy is pro-gun, he is pro-life, but at the same time, he also has ties to fucking, some dude who might have been up St. Island for that matter. So it's who the fuck, who are you supposed to vote for at that point? Anybody at all? No? Or are you just supposed to tell all of them to go fuck themselves, including that piece of shit Sheriff Brown for that matter? Because there's nobody going to primary his ass right now. So it's I don't know, man. I know that's the thing. If LaRose wasn't in the race himself and there was somebody else as the third person or whatever, and he was calling out Marino for being a weak candidate and stuff like that, because that's the whole point he's been making the last couple of weeks on Twitter and X, stuff like that's what it is there, is that Marino is the weakest candidate they're trying to prop up there or whatever to go get Sherrod Brown, knowing that Sherrod would just beat him straight up in the real race or whatever the case, which is not the case at all, by the way, because I've mentioned many times, and I've called Frank LaRose's ass out every single day on X right now over this whole thing, because if this motherfucker literally hands me the paperwork that would be big ass stacks of fucking people's names from the 2018 midterms that were on the voter rolls, I could literally go around here the next day or two to different graveyards around the state of Ohio, even my own area for that matter. And I guarantee you, even a small graveyard here, I'm going to find at least one or two names on that fucking list. They're dead people that were dead long before 2018 midterms is what it was. Because that was the thing. You can look back into that whole time period of history. It was that Friday before the election cycle. Sherrod Brown had his judge friend. There was about 300,000 people or so taken off the Ohio voter rolls at the time because they were either dead, illegally on it because they moved out of state still, and they were no longer supposed to be on it because of that reasoning, or they were illegally on the thing to begin with because they had stole people's identities and stuff like that, were using their names to vote is what it was. So they were obviously purged out for those reasons is what it was. But yeah, 3 days before the midterms, piece of shit Sherrod Brown goes to his judge friend in one of these liberal-ass counties right now. I think it was Franklin County or something like that. That's what it was. I'm not exactly sure which one it was offhand. That's what it is. Never actually been able to target that down, though. I just know it was one of these counties what it was, though. And was somehow able to have his buddy that was a judge in one of these counties do a state-level thing where he had everybody that was purged off the voter rolls weeks before that put back on before the election happened is what it was. And then conveniently, 3 days after that, on that Tuesday, wins, quote unquote, wins by about 280,000 votes is what it was, dude. Like, that's not a coincidence. You have 300,000 people put back on the fucking voter rolls, and then you win by like 280 something thousand fucking less than a week later is what it is then, dude. And not to mention the fact that when the entire state goes red in 2018 from governor to Secretary of State to AG, etc., and then the only major race that goes blue is fucking Sherrod Brown for U.S. Senate, and it's not investigated immediately for fucking voter fraud. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, real fucking fishy shit at that point, bro. And truthfully, that's a twofold thing. It's Frank LaRosa's successor, or predecessor, in the Secretary of State's office there, that was still Secretary of State until the beginning of 2019 then. But at the same time, it's also Frank LaRosa's ass on that one for not actually doing his fucking job and investigating the shit for the past 6 years when he could have been doing that stuff as the actual Secretary of State. Like, that's one of your main focuses, to actually investigate fucking fraud claims and election fraud, stuff like that, dude, and vote tampering and shit. Which is what Sherrod Brown has done every single fucking time. And he's not the only Democrat for that matter. I can sit here and talk about Amelia Sykes. She fucking definitely should have won to Congress last election cycle, dude. So did that piece of shit Greg Landsman, for God's sakes. Like, investigate these fucking people, dude. They're obviously committing voter fraud in this state and figuring out a way to do it in such a way where they're not going to get fucking charged with the shit. And your dumbass as Secretary of State that is going to sit there and be like, oh no, everything's fucking fine and dandy. There's no fraud in Ohio's elections at all, dude. It's like, yes, there is, motherfucker. There obviously is. Because otherwise there wouldn't be these fucking Democrats in office right now. I mean, hell, even at a state level, for God's sakes. Ronald Beach versus Richard Brown. 2022 midterms there, dude. It was called for Beach, and then all of a sudden it was like the next day or whatever, you got like 1,000 fucking votes or whatever it is coming in for fucking Richard Brown's dumbass as the incumbent. And then, of course, his Democrat ass wins the fucking seat again is what it is then. Like, investigate that shit, man. Richard Brown should not be in our state house right now. He shouldn't have been for several elections for that matter, dude, because he's a fucking goddamn cheater, just like everybody else is, man. And then what really pisses me off about the General Assembly currently is that they're not expelling Ismail Muhammad's ass from it, because the motherfucker shouldn't even be on the fucking run for office in 2022. Neither should that Abdullah woman, for that matter, because there's Somali terrorists in this fucking state. No, have no business being in the state house at all, for that matter, because they don't have actual ties to America, for God's sakes, because they're fucking Somalia first is what it is, dude. They were literally put into our state like 10 fucking years ago by that asshole John Casey under a piece of shit Obama, who forced them upon us. And should have been told to fuck right off is what it is. And then, of course, it's all their fucking people down there in Columbus are voting their asses into office then, dude. Which, by the way, none of those fucking people should have voting rights in this fucking state, for God's sakes. They're not fucking American citizens, for God's sakes. They're fucking Somali terrorists in a fucking goddamn little Somalia fucking shithole down there, bro. Most of these fucking people have direct ties to PPP loan theft, for God's sakes, after 2020. Why are they not in fucking state prison? Why are they even in this fucking country here, for fuck's sakes? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like I said, they should be in jail. They should be in fucking prison. They should be in another fucking country's prison system, for God's sake, for that matter. Like, boot them the fuck out of our nation. Damn. Seriously. It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, it's a bunch of shit entirely, bro. And then, of course, you got places like District 9 where it's Crystal Lett, who's one of these people that's part of the LGBTQ Victory Fund, because she's like a hardcore, rug, you know what. And then she's also a gun-grabbing sack of shit baby killer. And then meanwhile, you got State Senator Stephanie Coonsey, who is also in Bloomberg's pocket as an anti-gunner too, for that matter. And it's like, yeah, you have an entire congressional district there in District 9 that shouldn't even have representation at all right now, dude. It should be null and void right now. It should be literally lumped in with another district entirely at that point then, and be done away with as a whole. And we'd be better off right now in this state. So there's other ones too. There's District 84, I think is what it is. It has nobody running at all in either primary is what it is, which is kind of weird to me how you even have a district in that case. So it's like, the only thing I think is they have somebody in there for the general or something then, if that be the case then, like later on or something, that has already had their name, like, able to get into the general election, but they didn't get a chance to make the primary cut or something, is what it is. So I have no idea. It's just, it makes no sense at all, though, dude. It's like, yeah, why is that district even existing right now in the state of Ohio when it doesn't need to be? Again, why are we not under one county, one rep rules in this state right now, dude? Because if we actually have one county, one rep in here, we would be so much better off as a state right now because we have 88 counties, 88 representatives, one for each of the counties. We could get rid of 11 jackasses in the entire state right now from being in office, whether that be Mohammed and Abduli or fucking Alistair Russo and Casey Weinstein, etc., or even some of these scumbag rhinos like Sarah Carruthers for that matter, dude. Like, they could all be kicked out of the fucking office right now, and you could have them, legitimately. We would have better representation if that be the case then. And of course, you have the state senators also drop out by about 10 or 11 people then, because it'd be one state senator for every 4 counties. It would be then. Doesn't matter the population density or not. Then it would just be, here's 4 counties here. There's that person's district. Here's 4 counties here. District 2, 4 counties here. District 3, 4 counties there. District 4, and then go all the way to 22 is what it is then. And be done with it like that. And that way you go from 33 to 22 on that one, and you have less people in government is what it would be then, dude. So, but yeah, anyway, and then there's a bunch of different ones that's happening right now, and sorry, fucking stupid shit here is being retarded. So, trying to move this a little bit right now. Yeah, I was gonna go to the actual primary thing here real quick, so. I almost went today with my uncle over to the Stark County Board of Elections to get it done there or whatever, but I decided not to because I know my cousin's supposed to be coming tomorrow is what it is then. So, yeah, let's see here. Just even looking up Ohio's primary here for 2024. Let's see the news things pop up here. Let's see. Trump and Ohio GOP establishment clash on the eve of rowdy Senate primary. Yeah, so you got fuckface Dolan there on the right side, and you got shithead fucking used car salesman Bernie Moreno on the left. Both of which of these assholes have called for gun control in the past, dude. So fuck them both is what it is, bro. And then, of course, you got U.S. Senate poll. Candidate endorsed by Trump leads Ohio Republican primary. Okay, and how many people were actually done for this poll is what it is. 500, 1,000, 2,000 maybe? Let's see what it actually says here. Let's see. Emerson poll. Businessman Marino. Let's see. When asked to choose between Marino, Matt Dolan, Secretary of State Frank LaRose. Respondents favored Marino by 38%. LaRose at 29%. Oh, sorry. Wait, what was that? Okay, so this is even more bullshit than this. You can tell this poll is fucking absolute bullshit. So you got Marino at 38%, Dolan's ass at 29%, and then LaRose at 12% support. Yeah, I'm going to call BS on that entire poll, dude. There you go. Poll of 450 likely Republican primary voters conducted between the 17th and 18th. So yesterday and today is what it was. That's nothing, dude. That's absolute garbage. That's a fucking non-poll, dude, is what that is. Fucking stupid is what it is. Again, this is the same kind of horse shit, by the way. By the way, there's also 20% undecided there. So you could literally have this percentage right here go until a roast, and that's like 31, 32% almost. So he's almost within striking distance of Marino on that one then. So, yeah, dude. That's the thing I don't get, though. Like, well, I guess I kind of do, actually, with that 21% they're almost undecided. Because it's like, yeah, because you don't want any of these 3 guys is what it is, honestly. Like, that's the thing. Do I really want to vote for any of these fucking jackasses? Hell no, I don't want to vote for any of these fucking guys, dude. None of them. None of them should be in that fucking race, honestly. I wish I had millions of dollars myself because I would jump in this race myself if that be the case, dude. Hell, out of myself and these fucking 3 guys, I'd make a better fucking U.S. Senator than they would at this point, dude. Because at least I am pro-life and pro-2A is what it is. And I've never fucking wavered from that shit is what it is, bro. I'm like asshole Marino, who's done that years ago is what it is. Or piece of shit Matt Dolan, who's a little fucking Democrat rhino sack of shit is what it is, dude. Seriously, doesn't know about Matt Dolan's whole entire career right now. A decade ago in 2014, he tried to run for state rep as a Democrat up in the Cleveland area there. Failed miserably because he was in a red district. And then turned around 2 years later, like literally fucking blew Trump while fucking giving him a rim job with his fucking tongue, basically. And proceeded to ride his fucking coattails to actual election cycle as a quote unquote Republican then for state senator is what it was then, and then 4 years after that did the same exact shit as what it was again, dude. Even though he's pushing for gun control the entire time, then is what it will be. So, yeah, the guy's a sack of shit, liar, piece of crap in general, dude. And I really wish oath-breaking was a felony in this country, honestly, because if it was, it'd be so much better. So, that's an interesting one, actually, going back to this, some of the news there. Trump-backed candidate could lose to, quote, next Mitt Romney in Ohio primary. Who they consider next Mitt Romney? Is it Frank LaRosa or is it Matt Dolan? So, let's see here now. In recent days, President Trump found himself locked in a proxy showdown, establishing GOP figures in Ohio. See, Trump flew to Dayton, last minute Marino, former used car salesman. Okay, against State Senator Matt Dolan, a more traditional Republican backed by Governor DeWine and Rob Port. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. No, I can tell you right now, dude, like, fucking Dolan is way, way, way worse than fucking what's his name, dude. So, yeah. DeWine called Marino a weakest candidate in the primary race. So, which is kind of ironic, by the way, that you got shit like that, considering Mike DeWine himself is a scumbag rhino sack of shit as well, dude. And use fuckbag, the little Dolan bitch here is what it is, to pass all his gun control crap, or tried to anyway, is what it was, and it obviously failed miserably. Truthfully, Mike DeWine and Matt Dolan should be in a prison cell right now, sharing a cell in cell block C or cell block D of a state prison is what they're doing now. So I also find it very interesting. I'll say a damn thing about Frank LaRosa and all that, man. So, anyways. But yeah, like I said, I would actually be on Marino's side if he actually was to sit there and legitimately be like, you know what? I'm sorry, I made stupid ass comments 4.5 years ago, and I actually am pro 2A is what it is, dude. Because that's the thing, right? He sat there and done the Ohio Gunner survey of claiming to be 100% pro 2A and stuff like that, which is like, dude, you can say what the fuck you want on a survey. Doesn't make a damn difference to me, honestly. When you have comments coming out less than 5 years ago of you literally making fucking jokes about people's Second Amendment rights in this country, an actual constitution that you, sir, would swear an oath to uphold if you actually did become a U.S. Senator in this fucking nation, dickhead. So, yeah, that's my biggest problem. People like Bernie Marino in general, dude. Not to mention, I'm pretty soured on a guy named Bernie anyway, because the fucking Bernie Sanders is what it is. That scumbag sack of shit scumbag sack of shit Democrat there. He's been in the U.S. Senate for fucking decades now. And he's never done a goddamn thing for this country, except fucking line his own fucking pockets to make himself a multimillionaire, while bitching about millionaires and billionaires. And then as soon as you become a multimillionaire, you started bitching about billionaires only. So, yeah, there is that. So, let's go ahead and see the rest of the things for the primary, though, here before we go today. So, this is obviously the presidential primary here for this one. You got Biden versus a guy named Dean Phillips, who I guess is a current congressman or something. And then, for some reason, they still have everybody that has already exited the race and then Trump on the fucking ballot there, it should just be Trump at all, dude. That should be the only one to get ballot right now because everybody else has already dropped the fucking race is what it is. It'd be interesting, though, to see how many people actually don't vote for Trump, then is what it is. Like how many Vivek votes there are, how many, Ron DeSantis votes there are, something like that's what it'd be then. Even though they're already out of the race is what it is then. So, but yeah, other things we got for this, though, is, let me see if I can find the actual. Just trying to find Ohio on here, dude. Yeah, 2024 elections, one more right there. Don't need to. What the fuck? Why are you trying to? Oh, there we go. So yeah, we got U.S. Senate, U.S. House, congressional special election. So let's see what we got here for U.S. Senate. Obviously, you got shithead Sherrod Brown running unopposed. And you got these three guys in this fucking race right here. Yeah, honestly, Doug Stewart or Joel Muchler would have been a better fucking better senator than any of these fucking four jackasses. If we're gonna be honest with ourselves, dude. Like just random unknown guy with a Republican next to them would be better than any of these fucking guys. That's what it is. So, and it's sad to say that, but it's the truth, man. Why the fuck are you? I don't want to see what the fuck are you doing, man? I don't want to see the damn ballot. I want to see the damn races, you fucking idiots. Let's see here. Now we got U.S. House. So we got District 1 is scumbag cheater Greg Landsman running unopposed. And then you got Orlando Sansa running for the Republican primary, which is going to win that by default. Hopefully he can beat Landsman straight up in the general election there. Let's see. Then we got District 2 is a woman named Samantha Meadows, and then Joe Whistles, who unofficially withdrew. And then for the Republican candidates on that primary, you got Nagian Tani, who's the current state senator. You have Kim Georgeton, Phil something or other, Ron Hood, who's an ex-state rep. He's actually a governor candidate last go around. He probably would make a great congressman then if he actually would have won that. This Tom guy, I know he's running in the past. I believe he's actually more of a rhino than anything else then. Larry Kidd, I know nothing about. Derek Myers, know nothing about. Tim O'Hara, know nothing about. Charles Tessa, know nothing about. David Taylor, know nothing about. But Shane Wilkin is the same scumbag sack of shit. This motherfucker right here is the asshole who held up constitutional carry in Ohio for over a fucking year. We should have been the 22nd state in 2021. And if it wasn't for fuckface Shane Wilkin as a House Oversight Committee chair at the time, holding up in the committees there, dude, we would have been a constitutional carry state over a year earlier then. And then this sack of shit, literally last election cycle, after he was basically termed out on the state house side, he jumped over to the state senate is what it was then. So he's a half-term state senator right now and trying to run for Congress now. So hopefully he loses handily. And this is a problem. I even talked about this to my own state rep who's running for Congress right now about a year and a half or so ago. And I said, why is there not a thing on our ballots where if you're running for a higher office, whether it be, a governorship or a U.S. Senate seat or, U.S. Like a special election for like a congressman or whatever the case be there, why are you not automatically tossed out of your original seat of power then? Because in this case, then Antani, Wilkin, and I think that's the only two actually right now. So yeah, both those guys should be out of office right now, dude. They should be tossed out of the state senate right now, and there should be special elections to replace them in the state senate. Is what it is then. But of course, the way Ohio works is we don't have that ability. What we do is we have people that get appointed to positions, and that's what it is there. So you basically have rhinos appointing rhinos. What it is then. In the state house, in the state senate is what it is, which is absolute bullshit entirely. And the same thing with Democrats too, for that matter. They can appoint whoever the fuck they want to replace somebody else. What it is then do, which is absolute bullshit. Because again, you don't vote for these people, man. Nobody had a chance to vote for that person. Why should they be in power at all? Have a special election, run the special election. If nothing else, like have it be an empty seat or whatever the case be until there's another election cycle or whatever, and then have that person's seat that vacated the seat go up for that special election. Whoever wants to fucking fill the seat then can be on the fucking election cycle is what it is then, dude. And it'd be that damn simple, honestly. So, and then we got District 3, that fucking old cunt Joyce Beatty, who should be in prison right now for a bunch of stuff. Should have probably got primaried out by this person right here, but they didn't make the ballot. And then she'll be going up against Michael Young in the actual general at some point in the future. She's probably going to become a like 18-term incumbent now or something like that is what it is. So, let's see. Then we got, oh, yeah, shocker. District 4. Ooh, who do we have on District 4 right now? Let's see. A woman who led an actual insurrection in the Ohio State House about a year and a half ago. This fucking Tammy Wilson cunt. Seriously, how's this bitch even on the fucking ballot, dude? She legitimately was one of the Moms Demand Action terrorists back at the end of 2022 who tried to fucking stage a coup in the Ohio State House, shouting down the General Assembly when they were trying to pass good legislation back then and doing all kinds of actual terroristic shit in our state house where she had almost having to be arrested for that stuff. Why the fuck is she even on the ballot at all, dude, to go up against Jim Jordan eventually? Kick myself out of the chat by accident. I'm sorry. I inadvertently was on the wrong page and I clicked the wrong thing. Is what it was. that was my bad. Not the other side, dude. I was trying to go back on Wilson's ass. Here's what it was. But yeah, this fucking piece of shit cunt right here shouldn't even be in fucking any position of power at all, dude. She shouldn't even be allowed to run for office at this point, dude. Because she's a little insurrectionist, legitimately, is what it is. And if they had actually arrested her on a fucking felony charge, then she wouldn't have been able to run at all. That's what it is then, dude. Then she go up against some guy named Stephen Thomas. Hopefully he'll be harassing the fucking election. That's what it is, dude. I think this Jeffrey Seitz guy was the douchebag who was just a complete sack. Oh, yeah, that's that guy. Okay. Yeah, this is the sack of shit from, where's it at? Like Lima, Ohio, or whatever. Who was talking a bunch of shit about Jim Jordan years ago and stuff like that. Of course, he didn't make the ballot. And then, of course, we got Jim Jordan as the running unopposed there on the Republican side. So he'll be hopefully another term congressman is what it is there. So then District 5, we got this Keith guy who's going to be Democrat nominee. And then Bob Letta has potential to be primaried out by a guy named Robert Orzek Jr. Let's see, we got District 6. We have an independent named William Farms who's going to be on the ballot at some point. Then we got Democrats Ryan Fisner and Mike Kipchek, who are running against each other there. And then this is where it actually becomes important for District 6, because this is actually a special election race, if I'm not mistaken. My state rep, Reggie Stolfest, who's right here, this is who needs to win the actual election, because this dude is actually pro-2A as fuck. This is the only person I will actually endorse in this race right now under the network moniker, because Reggie is pro-2A, he is pro-life. He needs to be in Congress. He needs to be the District 6 representative for Congress, is what it is, period in the story, dude. Damn it, I did it again. I was trying to click the other side, and I never clicked the wrong link. That's what it was, dude. So, but no, seriously, Reggie is a good guy. He's the only one on this ballot that actually has filled out any kind of survey for being pro-2A, stuff like that. And the other guys in the race haven't even bothered to do anything, man. Michael Ruley is a state rep, he's a state senator right now. He's also kind of a fucking scumbag. I've personally talked to this guy a few times and like discussed stuff with his people that are his aides and stuff like that. He just comes off very fucking. He honestly comes off as when he's paid to play Rhino. That's what it is, dude. Legitimately. And then the third guy in this race, this Rick guy, I have no idea who the fuck this guy even is. I think he's like a chiropractor or something in this state somewhere or something. He's never run for elected office ever in this state. He actually looks like a fucking Chinese spy, if I'm not mistaken, or some kind of like. He actually like, especially from that weird picture there, dude. He kind of looks like a fucking like some Yakuza killer, honestly, in my opinion. But yeah, the guy just looks like a nut, though. So yeah, I definitely am going to back Reggie on this one then. So, and then District 7. Really, Dennis Kucinich is running as an independent. That's fucking interesting as shit, dude, because that guy's been a lifelong Democrat pretty much. You know, as much shit as I'll give Democrats in the state and stuff like that, dude, Kucinich himself, he did one good thing in his life, which was after 9/11 when they were doing the Patriot Act vote and stuff like that, because he was in Congress at the time. He was one of only a couple people that voted against it because he actually saw how much of a piece of shit it was going to be. And as much as like, you know, asshole Democrat otherwise that he is, I can at least give him that one. Like I'll at least like I will shake his fucking hand on that one, honestly, dude, and be like, thank you for voting against the Patriot Act, bro. Now go fuck yourself. Like that's basically what I tell him to his face at that point if I ever met the man. But yeah, he's old as shit, man. He tried to run for Cleveland mayor last time around. He lost hard on that one. I mean, he's been in different positions. He's basically a DeWine 2.0 at that point, dude, because he's like in his 70s or something like that, and he's still running for elected office. What it is, lifelong politician kind of thing, dude, career politician, stuff like that. So I didn't realize he was RFK's campaign manager for a little bit there until last year. That's interesting as hell. So that's kind of funny, actually. So, yeah, we got Max Miller, who's the Trump guy, who's a piece of shit, fucking rhino. And then you got two different Democrats trying to run against each other, what it is. What would be funny is if this Doug guy or this Matthew guy were actually some kind of a, like, Blue Dog Dem or something like that was actually, like, not even really a Democrat. They were just, like, trying to run against Max Miller on the opposite side because they knew for a fact that they could beat him as the thing changes or whatever, and they would like be like towing the BS lines of like the Democrat Party or whatever the case be until they got in office. And then as soon as they get in office, they just change her like Republican or Independent or something like that, or like Libertarian or some shit. Because that would actually make sense legitimately if they were actually pro-2A or pro-life or anything like that is what it would be then. I doubt they are, so I don't think they are, honestly. I think they're probably just, you know, Democrats, period, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, Miller's a fucking idiot though for sure. Let's see. Then we got District 8. We got a bunch of Democrats here trying to unseat Warren Davidson. We also got Kay Rogers who's trying to primary out Warren Davidson. I think Warren was actually one of the only guys recently that voted against the piece of shit legislation that would have been that TikTok ban bill that would have fucked us all over then. Now, granted, he was one of the handful that, you know, if that was him that did it. I know there was one in Ohio that did it. I'm not sure if it was him or somebody else, actually. I think it was him, though. And even Jim Jordan voted for that piece of shit, dude, to ban TikTok and stuff like that, which wasn't just banning TikTok. It was legitimately fucking over Americans' rights to have, like, freedom of speech in this country, dude. Because it's fucking government being able to censor all of our speech, what it is then, dude. So, not cool. Then we got old cunt Marcy Kaptur, who hopefully will be getting her ass kicked by Derek Marin pretty soon is what it is. Obviously, Jared Milwaukee, who's a scumbag, withdrew pretty much. Craig Rendell, I know for a fact, is a rhino sack of shit. He was a scumbag fucking gun grabber in our state house years and years ago is what it was. And then I have no idea who this Steve guy is. But Derek Marin should actually be the current Speaker of the House of Ohio right now, and he would have been had it not been for fucking 21 rhinos and Jason Stevens colluding with 32 Democrats in the state to basically have Jason Stevens become Speaker over Derek Marin. So, but yeah, Derek's a pretty good dude, though. I've spoken with him a couple different times over the last couple of years now. Not directly, it was indirectly. Obviously, it was his people at his office and stuff like that. But everything I've seen from the guy, like when he's up there doing different bills, and you know, I've called up his state house seat and stuff like that. The number 4 is what it is there, and talked to his aides and shit like that, and was like, "Yeah, can you please have him like do these things, whatever the case be?" And like he pretty much submitted legislation as different things to bills and stuff like that that were exactly what I was asking for. So I think he did listen to me is what it does on that one. So as a Pro 2A dude is what it is then. So let's see. Then we got District 10. We got some dude named Michael running for an independent seat there. Whole bunch of Democrats running, and then Mike Turner, who is the only. How the fuck does Mike Turner not get a primary challenge here, dude? Seriously, the guy is a fucking rhino sack of shit gun grabber for years now. And you mean to tell me nobody's going to try to primary his ass out there in District 11? Or, sorry, District 10? It's fucking ridiculous entirely, dude. This is one seat I actually wouldn't mind flying to the Democrats at this point, dude, because at least then, we know exactly where they fucking stand as anti-gunners, anti-lifers, etc., dude. Meanwhile, Turner's the exact same fucking thing, but in a damn rhino suit is what it is, bro. Let's see, then we got District 11, 2 running as independents there. Then you got that idiot Chantel Brown running unopposed. And a bunch of Republicans running against to unseat her ass. That's what it is. So Troy Bolderson's another one of these Trump guys too. That's a fucking scumbag in power right now, dude. He's a sack of crap. Jared Christensen, I have no idea who this guy is. Could be a fucking it could be a fucking low key, Republican actually. That's just running as a Democrat to try to unseat and then flip the shit back is what it is then to actual mega and stuff. Huh. I didn't realize we had a George Wallace party in this state, apparently. Wasn't that guy a raging racist, if I'm not mistaken? Now that I think about it, like, I feel like that's who that is, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, yeah, he was the former governor of Alabama. So yeah, that's the exact guy I was thinking about then, dude. Yeah, that guy was a raging racist Democrat back in the day who tried to run for the fucking presidency. And this fucking idiot named Liam Walker is actually running under a party named after the guy. That's funny as fuck. That's funny, man. Then, of course, you got piece of shit Amelia Sykes, who's a fucking black supremacist cunt who stole the fucking election there in that specific one last go around, running unopposed. And the one who actually should be in that position of power, which is Madison Jesse Otto Gilbert, didn't even make the fucking running this time, dude. Couldn't even make the ballot this time. And guess what, Madison? You could actually be a fucking congresswoman if you weren't too fucking an idiot in 2022, and you specifically called out the fucking cheat of Amelia Sykes when she stole your fucking congressional seat, bitch. Like, seriously, how the fuck do you not contest that race when there's obvious voter fraud in the shit, man? Goddamn, woman. Hopefully any of these Republicans can beat fucking Sykes' ass straight up. That's what it is, man. So that's District 13. District 14, we got Dave Joyce, who's kind of a scumbag. Hopefully he can get primed by somebody else. Here's what it is. And then District 15, Mike Carey, who's a Trump guy, who is a known fucking scumbag, versus one of these idiots. I know Adam Miller's a fucking complete sack of shit Democrat in our state house right now. This guy should be in prison for the rest of his damn life, honestly, for everything he's done against gun control and stuff like that in the state of Ohio. He's been an anti-gun sack of crap for decades. Just total piece of shit. Like I said, the motherfucker should have basically been arrested back in 2019, a couple days after Dayton. And I have no idea who this other person is. Oh, of course, it's some fucking Arab. Of course it is. Of course she is, dude. Again, how's it not an auto DQer at this point, dude? Yeah, born in Pakistan, lives in Grove City now. So literally fucking Islamic terrorist transplant in the state of Ohio under fucking idiot cages, I'm guessing, for that matter. Again, should be a DQ on the spot right there, dude. So, anyway. There. Okay, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, it's District 6 is the special race then. So, yeah, hopefully Reggie can take that down then and be done with it then and get it done. Then, of course, we got our state senate and state house and stuff like that. So, let's see here. Gaveron's probably going to become a state rep again then. Oh, nice. Candace Keller's actually coming back in the race to try to unseat George Lang then. Hopefully she can do that in District 4. That'd be sweet. That'd be real nice. Huh. That's interesting. So Willis Blackspear Jr., who's a two-term state rep right now, is trying to run for the state senate right now in District 6. Hopefully he can get primaried and just be out of the state house / state senate entirely then. Whole General Assembly. That'd be fucking badass as hell, man. So... all right, let's see. Kyle Kellner, who's a sack of shit. This motherfucker fucked us over on gun control, or fucked us over with gun control a bunch of times. He should be in prison with all these Democrats, dude. Seriously. Hopefully this Carolyn woman can beat his ass hard on that election cycle then. Susan Manchester, who I know is an ex-state rep. And I believe what is it now? Yeah, she's oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. She's being termed out. See, this is the problem I have with these people, right? You're being termed out of one side for a reason because we have term limits in place. So what are you going to do? You're going to sit there and fucking break term limits and try to jump to the other side of the General Assembly. Just get the fuck out, Susan. Seriously. Endorse somebody else, lady, in that race that is just as good as you would be and have them have, a 4-year cycle or whatever the case being the thing then. That being said, I would definitely hit that. She is really, really hot. But that's besides the point. That's what I'm saying though, man. So, oh, that's interesting. Beth Liston is trying to run for state senator now. Again, breaking term limits is what it is, man. This is the one mega cunt who should be in prison for child abuse right now because she's legitimately somehow has a actual medical license in this state. I have no idea how that happened though. When she's literally trying to sterilize children with gender transition surgeries and stuff like that, dude. So she's also one of the sack of shits back in 2020 that was trying to force mask wearing everybody and like yelling at Republicans in the state house for being like, "Why aren't you guys wearing your masks?" Like, shut the fuck up, cunt. Seriously, you were one of the worst state reps ever then, and you're actually being in prison since 2019 is what it is. So hopefully that Basa Sharar can beat her ass, and I'm not sure what the hell this person is, if they're Islam or not, to be honest with you. Nice to have a picture of that person, though. So, oh, Patton's trying to jump ship as well on that one. This dude's trying to jump from state rep to state senator now is what it is. I'm getting real sick and tired of this. Really, fucking Weinstein is trying to get into the fucking state senate now too. Are you fucking kidding me? This, by the way, for those that don't know, I'm gonna get a picture of this asshole if I can, right quick here. This is the fucking cunt, Casey Weinstein. Why is it not? What the hell? Not giving me the fucking picture of Weinstein's ass. Yeah, this little fucking cunt right here, Casey Weinstein, is the sack of shit who a month after I was federally swatted by the FBI committed a hit hoax on himself, misusing the USPS system to literally throw a bunch of fucking memes into his mailbox and be like, people are trying to kill me with these tyrant memes. While he's pushing for magazine bans and other gun controls in the state of Ohio, by the way, at the time. The guy should be in prison right now for a fuck ton of felonies at this point, dude. But yet, he's still allowed to hold office in this country. It's fucking ridiculous entirely, bro. Fucking pisses me off beyond belief right now. So, that's interesting. I did not realize that Loychek is trying to jump ship too on that one. This dude is one of the actual Pro 2A guys that voted for Jason Stevens for speaker then. He was what was known as the Blue 22, which was all the 22 Republicans that voted for Jason Stevens along with Democrats then. But I think he did it, though, because he was trying to get through SOPA for us, is what it is then. And he has done enough for us, Pro 2A wise, that he probably should be in office still. But yeah, it's interesting. This guy's only been in power since I believe 2020, actually. Or maybe it was like 2021, 2022, actually. So he'd only be a 2-term state rep right now. He's running for state senator already then halfway through. Seems weird. And trying to primary Chandra O'Brien at the same time then. Yeah, very strange, man. So let's see. How many current state reps are actually trying to run for office then for a state senator right now is what the question is right now. So let's see. We got Willis Blackspear Jr. is 1. So that's 1. Then we got, let's see, 1. Manchester is 2. Beth Liston is 3. Let's see here. Tom Patton is 4. Weinstein would be 5. And then Loychek is 6. So 6 state reps are not trying to jump to the state senate right now in this election cycle, dude. That's crazy. Fucking wild, bro. Fucking real wild. Let's see. Let's check out the state house rules, though. Like, and like I said, when it comes to districts, just need to go away entirely in the state right now, dude. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. I was wrong. I thought it was District 9. It's actually District 11 is the Crystal Lett, Stephanie Coonsey race there. 11 is another one, by the way. But yeah, like I said, the other ones are obviously when you have one-sided fucking races where there's nobody else on the ballot, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is actually technically 7 right here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 would be another one in District 18 there. 9 in District 21, 10 in District 22, 11 with District 33, 12 with District 38, 13 with District 42, It's interesting that this Emily and this Jennifer have the same last name. I'm wondering if they were like sisters or sister-in-laws, maybe, or mother and daughter, for that matter. Trying to get on against Laura McNally. There's what it was. So, all right, let's see. So that what I say it was about 13 or 14 now. I think that's about what it was. And then, looks like they finally updated 84, then is what it was there. Twitter actually has people on it now. That's interesting. And then again, like right here, 92 is another one, 93 is another one, 96, 97. Yeah, like there's just a bunch of them there that need to be just gone away, dude, entirely. I will say one thing. Like, no matter what happens this election cycle, there's going to be a shitload of new state reps coming into Ohio State House right now, dude. Like, it's going to be fucking wild because The only ones that would actually be, and this is the sad part right now, right? Like District 3, where this piece of shit Muhammad is. This guy's a Somali terrorist, by the way. He is a fucking 100% pro Somalia. He hates America. Fuck him. He should be out of our state entirely, dude. Then you got this fucking person right here who's trying to primary him out. Then who's another Democrat, probably just as bad as my guess. Also has a fucking foreign sounding ass name. And then you got this chick, this Julie woman. It's like, if I had to vote a Democrat in, dude, I'd vote the other person that has an American fucking sounding name, for God's sakes, people. Like, seriously, man. Have better votes. Have better people in there voting, man. So, anyway. And then this bitch right here wasn't I love how it says incumbent, by the way, because she was literally appointed in when Mary Lakebody left here a little bit ago is what it was. She's literally only been in power for like a couple months or something, dude. Yeah, there we go. Assumed office that my birthday this year is what it was. So it was my 39th birthday this year is when she assumed office. So she's been in power like just over 2 months right now in our state house right now, dude. And it's claiming to be the incumbent. No, you're not, bitch. You're an appointed fucking Democrat. Fuck you. And I really hope this Jason guy beats your ass fucking handily in this election cycle then. So anyway. And then, yeah, Samani needs to be fucking gone. Abdullah needs to be fucking gone. Those seats don't exist at all right now is what it is. Speaking of the 11 district that exists in Columbus area, Franklin County there, David Dobos, who is actually who is unofficially withdrawn there. This man was the only Republican with 10 fucking Democrats around him there, dude, in that Franklin County area. There should be one fucking seat in that entire county, man. Should be 10 Democrats fighting each other for it, and then a bunch of other people fighting each other for it then. So, what's sad here, too, by the way, is you have Republican side. It's a foreign-sounding motherfucker, Hassan Jabari. And then there's like a bunch of Democrats on their side there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 way Democrat there, man. I think this person actually tried to run before, if I'm not mistaken, this Keffel. And she was a pretty big nut. So that's the only name that I recognize from last election cycle, actually, on that one. Oh, and then, of course, you got fucking super cunt Allison Russo, who is a known Mama's a Main Action gun grabber, running unopposed in District 7 there. Fucking ridiculous, dude. But yeah, District 11, this is the only district in this entire thing right now that, depending on which one of these women gets into power right now, dude, I will personally make it on record right now here on March 18th, 2024, that if Stephanie Coonsey gets into office or if Chris Ollett gets into office in 2025, Ohio Preacher Education Network will begin immediately Article 1, Section 2 of the Ohio Constitution to remove either one of these assholes from the state rep's office, dude. And do an actual recall on their asses, because neither one of these fucking cunts needs to be in office at all, dude. You got, like I said, Lett, who is a known piece of shit, baby-killing, demonic, fucking Satanist piece of crap, dude. Gun-grabbing super cunt. You know, bull, you know what. Starts with D and ends with E. Has a Y and a K in it. And then you have Coonsey, who has basically been sucking off Michael Bloomberg for years when it comes to pushing his gun control shit for him, is what it is, dude. And this woman only won, by the way, last election cycle in the state senate, dude, by like 50-something votes or something like that is what it was, dude. So, yeah, she's a sack of shit rhino, dude. She's one of the only people that's ever been on gun control in the state right now. And that alone should disqualify her from office. Both these women should be in jail together, by the way, as cellmates, a little bit, man. So, anyway. What's funny on this one, District 13, Mike Skindell, by the way, for those who don't know, Beth Liston and Mike Skindell were buddies, is what it was, dude. Mike Skindell, if I'm gonna try to find a picture of this guy right now, actually. This old fat fuck right here was too dumb to actually make the fucking ballot in his own district as an incumbent person, dude. So, he was also the crybaby bitch, by the way, last election cycle, when we were trying to do the ban of dudes and girls sports, or he was bitching and moaning, like smacking tables and stuff and being like, I'm a fucking 5-year-old. Let me whine and bitch and moan about fucking men and women's sports. Fuck you, Skindell, you sack of shit. Fucking asshole. But yeah, that Tristan Raider guy's going to be in there against Robert Dedementman. So hopefully that Robert guy can take the seat down, is what it is then, next election cycle. Hopefully District 14, where Sean Brennan's anti-gunner ass, hopefully they'll get the seat flipped by David Morgan then. That'd be pretty cool. Not sure who's going to win in District 15 there, but it's going to be a new state rep no matter what. If Bride Rose Sweeney can actually get beaten by Daniel Harrington, that would actually be a seat flip for us. That'd be nice. 17, I'm not sure how this is going to go, but it's going to be one of these people in there. 18 will probably be Juanita Brent again, just because this Justin Anderson guy is not probably going to be written in by too many people, though. That being said, if they do they would go from being a writing candidate to being on the actually being written in, or whatever the case before the primary. I think they have to be put on the ballot, though, if I'm not mistaken. At least they should be able to be put on the ballot, if that would be the case then. So. And going back to other state reps that are too dumb to actually do stuff, Sharon's fucking Upchurch, dude. Another Democrat state rep right now that has to be put on as a write-in candidate because he's too fucking stupid to be put back on the ballot to actually get 50. By the way, you have to have 50 people in your congressional district back you for the fucking thing. The guy couldn't even get 50 people as an incumbent, for God's sakes, to back his fucking dumb ass. So he had to go out there and get like several hundred more people to be a write-in candidate now in his own fucking district. That's what it is. It's like, Jesus Christ, guy, why the fuck are you still in power right now, bro? Hopefully Donna Brown can take that seat down then in the actual election, when the thing happens here for the general in November then. Elliot Forhan, who's a raging, I believe, anti-Semite and some other shit too, for that matter. He actually got, ironically enough, he got into it with Abduli, in the state house there. He's been pushing all kinds of crazy shit there, dude. He's also a child molester, by the way, because he's backing legislation to actually make it okay to lure kids into cars and stuff like that, dude. Hopefully he'll get primed by one of these people out, though, and then he'll get beaten by this writing candidate, though. Hopefully that's what will happen there, though. Who knows, though. Brewer would probably be he'll probably end up being a second-term Democrat state rep then. Hopefully Tony can beat Daniel Troy, though, is what it is. So, I really would love to see this Stephen Pryor person beat Danny Isaac John's ass as an incumbent, because that'd be fucking great, because Isaac John is such a fucking sack of crap, dude. He's such an anti-gun little bitch is what it is. And hopefully John Suss can beat both of them is what it is there. Hopefully District 25 can flip from a piece of shit Cecil Thomas to Jim Burns. Same thing with District 26. Hopefully can flip red. District 27 as well. Really would love to see Jen Gurox beat Miranda then for real this time, dude. I actually really want to see this George guy actually primary out Cindy Abrams, because she's a known rhino cunt. So, and then let's see who else is right now. I'm not sure which one of these people in District 38, this Democrat's going to be the worst of two evils there. If it's going to be Derek Forward, or if it's going to be Desiree Timms. They're both probably pretty big idiots, is my guess, honestly, though, dude. But neither one of them's filled out that Cleveland.com thing, is what it is there for the shit. This chick looks like she'd be the next Amelia Sykes, honestly. I'm not even going to lie, dude. And then it's talking about her having a JD from George Washington University. Washington Law School is what it is there. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised in the least, dude. She looks like a piece of shit in general. So, anyways, yeah, let's see what else we got here now. So you go down the list a little bit here. Keep going. Hopefully, Wendy Hendricks can beat Michelle Grimm this time around. District 44, I would actually like to see flip from Republican to Democrat, and I say that for one reason, and it's because Josh Williams needs to get his ass thrown out of office, because he's the only Republican on Democrat gun control right now for creating a gun violence thing. And I even called him out on the fucking X there a couple weeks ago about the whole thing. And I'm like, bro, are you trying to do this to get the $100,000 job that they're creating? Then is what it is. He followed our page, by the way. We never actually said that fucking word back to us. Is what it is then. So yeah, fuck you, Josh. You're a rhino sack of shit. Anyway, let's see where are we at now. All right, so yeah, going back to other things here, though. Going down to where we're at here in District 50, this is my district, actually, where I should actually be on this fucking race right now. If I had known that Reggie Stolfus was not going to run for a term and try to run for this Congress seat, dude, I would be where Matthew Kishman's name is right now. It would say Adam Rogers across that fucking thing, dude. It wouldn't be some fucking jackass gotten by that idiot, what's that woman's name? The bitch that's the current county commissioner is a rhino fucking scumbag. It would be my name in that fucking race, dude. And I would easily be able to take that fucking shit down here in District 50 is what it is then. As a pro-life guy that has my own fucking, actually has multiple 2A organizations underneath my belt right now. So, but anyways. Yeah, we don't need no idiot fucking leftist in here, especially not this fucking trans piece of shit, fucking pedophile, Vanessa Joy. Anyways, there's a lot of people who didn't make the ballot on these, dude. Jesus. A lot of people didn't make that ballot there. So, let's see. Beth Lear is pretty good. Michael Holt could be good, too, for that matter. I know Lear is America First, though. So, I would like to see Gene Schmidt actually get primaried by this Dylan Bevins, just because Schmidt has backed ending our state death penalty is what it is. And I'm not a fan of that, man, because we need to have more things in our state death penalty, not less, is what it is. So, and then, yeah, we got District 71. It's going to have a new person no matter what. Probably one of these people here is my guess, honestly. And then, where's another one here? District 77 is another one that's going to have somebody brand new in it. Could be this Mark Gooch guy. Or it could be one of the, 4 or 5 Republicans that are on the thing here is what it is right now. So, yeah, who's the same man? And then, of course, we got Matt Hoffman, who's the current Senate president in the state of Ohio, is going to try and flip to our state house now. And, basically, I know some of the people on this list right now are on these Republican primaries and stuff like that. I know there's a handful that are actually his people is what it is there. And I'm not sure exactly who's who is what it is right now. Because that's what he's trying to do. He's basically trying to install his puppets is what it is here in a lot of these state house seats right now versus incumbents. And then he can have enough votes to basically become Speaker of the House over Jason Stevens next election cycle. It'll be then when the new, not election cycle, when the next General Assembly starts in 2025 is what it'll be, who can actually become the state Speaker of the House. That's what it is then. So, yeah, I don't know if that's going to work out for him or not, though. But it'll be interesting to see either way, though. So, then we got a couple people getting primary challenges, a couple people not getting primary challenges. Steven should have got a primary challenge, obviously, in District 93. This one will be new right here, 94, whether it be Winda or whether it be Kevin Ritter or Sharon Walker. All depends. Not sure who's going to win that one. I'm not sure how that district leans, if it leans red or blue, if not mistaken. I think it's going to be more red, but I could be wrong about that one, though. Who knows? But, and then District 98 is going to be a brand new rep, too, for that matter. One of these 4 people will be the rep then. So, yeah, there'll be a lot of shakeups, though, dude. There's definitely going to be, I think there's probably going to be 25, 30 new state reps as it'll be then this coming election cycle. So that's pretty wild, man, actually, when you think about it. And, yeah, it's hopefully we can keep being a red state, honestly, because if we can't, oh, man, I can't even think of what would happen then. It's going to be some bad news, honestly, if that happens, man. because there's a lot of fucking nut job Democrats in this state right now that are all baby killing anti-gunners, dude. And I'll be damned if I let this fucker stay in power right now in any amount of time as it'll be. I'll be goddamn if I let Ohio become Michigan 2.0 at that point, dude. Fuck all these people, man. I will burn this bitch to the fucking ground with my bare fucking hands if I have to when it comes to it, man. And I mean that shit seriously when I say it. So, no ifs, ands, or buts. Just a sack of fucking nuts. So, anyway. But no, seriously though, they can all go fuck off entirely. And like I said, every single one of these Democrats should be in prison right now, across the board. None of them have any right to be in power right now. They are all fucking sack of shit sellouts. They hate this fucking country. They hate this fucking world. They hate our rights. They are complete with freaking sacks of shit. They should all be in jail right now. And the fact they're not is a slap in the face to Ohioans across the board right now, bro. Like, we are seriously in a situation where it is people need to be in prison right now. And I pray to God, I hope and pray right now that Jim Thomas can maintain the state rep seat there in the other district, that's District 49, because the woman that's running up against him is a fucking nut job leftist too, for that matter, and has no business being in power. So, yeah, only a matter of time is going to tell right now. I have no idea how it's going to go. I have no idea how the races are going to fall out. If it'll be something like that, or if it'll, hell, it could be some algorithm cheating for that matter, for all fucking know, dude. Like, I hope that fucking nothing happens, honestly, dude. But, like, with the way things are going right now, I wouldn't put it past fucking Soros and company to be stealing all kinds of elections right now, dude. For their piece of shit fucking Democrats and stuff like that. To push all kinds of fucking Agenda 2030 crap into place then. So, I don't know. I fear for the fucking future of this country right now. I really do. Like, I seriously fear for everything coming down the pipe right now. And I think it's only a matter of time before things get worse and worse in this country right now, dude. And when they do, I don't think anybody's going to realize what's going to happen until it happens. And when it does happen, it's going to be fucking lights out, everybody. So, you know, hope you guys enjoyed the time that we were here, man, because it might not be that way pretty soon. It might end up being a situation where we all get fucked over then. So, yeah, needless to say, I am looking forward to a bunch of stuff, but I'm also looking at what I'm currently seeing right now. And what I'm seeing right now is a lot of Democrat fuckery going on in this country right now, dude. Especially in states that are very blue right now, that have already been, you know, voter frauded into place and stuff like that. So, you know, if they can keep doing it, they'll keep doing it, man. So that's the only thing I can say is we can't let them keep doing this. What it is, we have to remove their asses from office right now by force, if it comes to that. And if that be through recall voting, if that be through fucking, you know, Article 1, Section 2 of the Ohio Constitution, which is what I'm going to do right now. If these fuckers get in office is what it is. And, you know, yeah, we're going to take them out, man. We're going to take them out politically. We're going to take them out, you know, literally through all legal means, just to be clear on that one. I'm not talking about killing people. I'm talking about literally removing them from office by legal means. And we will deal with them accordingly. That's what it is, dude. We'll put them in jail where they belong, and we'll have new people take over for those pieces of power. That's what it'll be. So, yeah, hopefully that can all get done in a very quick succession, a quick time span is what it is, and we can have better country is what it is then, man. Because if it doesn't change, like, things are going to get really bad really quick, so it'll be. And like I said, I don't know if we're going to have an election cycle this go around then, if that be the case. We'll have primaries, obviously, here, I believe, up until a certain point anyway, throughout the summer here. Would be my guess. That's when they're going to probably stop, honestly, if they do rioting and stuff again in this country. But yeah, other than that, though, man, like, we're heading for a fucking cliff right now in this nation, where shit's about to get real fucking nuts real fucking quick, man. And my best suggestion to everybody out there, if you are on any position that is not a hardcore leftist piece of shit in this country, dude, get yourself armed, because you are going to need a gun, if not multiple guns, and a fuck ton of ammo when shit goes south in this country very soon, because people are fucking insane. You will have to fight for your life. Hell, I was talking to Corey earlier today about this whole thing, dude. And we were discussing it, and I said, you know, I was talking to my cousin the other day about this whole thing, And he's like, yeah, I mean, I don't have to kill anybody or whatever the case be. But I was like, dude, it might not be that kind of situation. It might be a situation where you have to fucking defend your life and survive versus these fucking nuts. And I'm not talking about just like some leftist fucking nut here in America. I'm talking about like legitimately like a cannibal from fucking Haiti coming into our country that's trying to eat your ass is what it is there. Like, you're gonna have to kill those fucking people to survive, is what it'll be, man. Because they're literally trying to hunt you down and execute you to eat your ass then. And I don't know about the rest of you do, but I will fight to my dying fucking day, to my dying fucking breath with a gun in my hand, or a knife in my hand, or a weapon in my hand of any kind is what it is, before I ever let some motherfucker murk my ass out, dude. And if it comes to it where I end up falling asleep, whatever, I'm falling asleep with a fucking weapon in my hand, dude, or somebody wakes my ass up, I'm just fucking swinging and shit like that then. So, but yeah, it's a whole thing, man. So, I will not be a victim ever again. I've been a victim in my life far too many times to where I will never, ever be a victim again in this country, man. Ever, ever again. There is zero reason to ever be a victim when you don't have to be. And if somebody is trying to kill you, if they're trying to hurt you, if they're trying to end your life, if they're trying to end you, you have every right to defend yourself against their fucking criminal antics, dude. Every single right. And you should be actively doing that every single time. Period. Bar none. And it's as simple as that, really. So, anyway. That being said, that's pretty much where we're at for the day. I will be back here at some point in the next day or so, give or take. Not sure exactly when right now. There's a couple things I'm going to look into right now and do and what have you, and figure some things out here and there is what it is. But yeah, other than that though, I'm figuring stuff out right now, figuring out what I want to do right now. And yeah, I will be back though. I will be back at some point in the future though, depending. Because it all really depends on how exactly I'm going to be able to do some stuff here is what it is then, and then go from there and, you know, figure some things out and whatnot, and, you know, trying to obviously clean the house up still and whatnot. So it's like, it really is going to be dependent on exactly how long I have between doing that stuff and then being able to actually come out here and, you know, shoot a episode or whatever the case be. Because if I can't do that, obviously it's going to be, you know, a lot harder for me to do things then. And then, you know, going down that road and stuff like that. So it all really depends. Like I said, it's a matter of me being able to do certain things at certain times and not have to worry about, you know, everything else going on right now. So again, it all really depends. If I can afford to do stuff, I will, obviously. If I can't, it'll be whatever then. And it'll end up being a situation of me just being able to be, you know, doing my own thing then is what it is. So yeah. But anyways, so that being said though, pretty much where I'm at for the day is, you know, I think we've said what we're going to say right now for today's episode. And yeah, pretty much primary is tomorrow. You can still, I think actually early voting is now over completely. So it'd be sometime tomorrow between, I believe it's like 6 a.m. and I want to say like 7 p.m., give or take, is the actual voting time period then. So, you know, get out there and vote. I don't care which way you're voting, honestly. Even if you're a piece of shit Democrat, going to vote Democrat, dude, you still have a right to vote in this state currently. I mean, in most cases you shouldn't, especially if you voted for baby killing in last election cycle and stuff like that, because fuck you is what it is. You baby killing bastards. But at the same time, you know, I'll let you have your fucking day is what it is, dude. Because I think a lot of your candidates are shit anyway. Hopefully you'll be stupid and vote the stupidest person in there that's going to easily be beat. That's what it'll be. So, yeah, that being said, though, yeah, it's pretty much where I'm at for the day, though. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been some crazy times ahead, man. I think is what we're about to face in this nation. And I think it's only a matter of time before some stupid motherfuckers create even worse places for us right now. And it's going to be those dumbasses that are going to literally help destroy this country from the inside out, is what it'll be. So, you know, fun times ahead, I guess. Maybe. Not really, obviously. But no, for real, though, it's going to be bad. So, yeah. It's not going to be fun, man. It's going to be real bad, real quick is what it'll be. And when things go south, they're going to go south very quickly, I believe, truthfully speaking. And when that happens, you're going to start seeing some real crazy shit go down, man. And when people realize that things are no longer kosher, that's when you have the rule of law completely dump out the fucking window, is what it'll be. And it won't be until then that you'll actually see the real crazy motherfuckers come out of the woodwork in this country then. And it ain't going to be people like me, by the way. It's going to be the other crazy motherfuckers out there that are willing to eat people's asses and stuff like that, dude. So, you know, good luck to everybody on that one then, man, because y'all are going to need it, man, for real. So, you know, it's like Alex Jones' whole eat the neighbor thing, whatever the case be, but at a way worse scale, y'all. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to be in y'all's position when that shit happens, bro, because that dude's fucking nuts, for real. But he's definitely going to eat some ass is what it is, man, for sure. So, you know, it is what it is. So, anyways. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed this episode. Like I said, I'll be back at some point in the near future. We'll discuss some more things and some more, this coming week is what it is. Hopefully by Thursday or so, I'll have some time I can get some stuff done then. And my plan for tomorrow, obviously, is to just essentially chill out and just work on some stuff around here as whatnot. And then, of course, go later on to vote then with my cousin. And then from there, it's going to be just simply having my actual, you know, constitutional rights protected and being this constitutional republic that we love to call America is what it is, because fuck all you leftists. We're not a democracy. We never have been a democracy. We're a constitutional republic with democratic voting process. Assholes, get it right. There is a big difference, though. And the big difference is that y'all are fucking dumb, because if you were a direct democracy, which is what we're not, by the way, but if we were, you would really have no say in anything, because you would have a bunch of fucking politicians basically become a, what is that called? Theocracy, I believe is what it is. So, or technocracy or something like that. That's what it would end up being then. And you would have no idea what the fuck you're even voting for then. But anyways. Yeah, that being said, though, tomorrow will be very interesting. It'll be interesting to see who actually wins this U.S. Senate primary then for the Republican Party. If it's going to be LaRose out of nowhere, if it'll be shithead Matt Dolan, I hope not, obviously, or if it'll be fucking Trump-backed Marino or not then. So, like I said, not a fan of either one of those guys, of Dolan or Marino for that matter, dude, just because of Dolan's gun control shit. And then, of course, Marino's gun control shit is what I mean. And then, of course, Dolan, who should be in prison right now because of his gun control crap, is what it is then, dude. Because he's a sack of shit entirely. Fuck Mike DeWine and fuck the Republican Party entirely on that one, dude. They're a bunch of sacks of shit themselves, for that matter, here in the state of Ohio. And I will say that to their faces, honestly, dude, because, again, these same fuckers, by the way, 2 years ago, not even 2 years ago now, were giving money to Mike DeWine while he had 3 to 4 Republican challengers, including myself, for that fucking primary, dude. So, and yet they were giving his ass money before the fucking primary even happened then. Fuck all that shit, dude, for real. So, I know Jane Timpkin's ass is supposed to be running for something right now. I'm not sure exactly what it is right now, if it's supposed to be county commissioner or what the hell it is, but I need to find that one out, actually. I should go find that out right now, actually, if I can do that currently, real quick here. See what the hell she's even trying to run for right now. Because I know she's trying to run for some kind of seat of power in this state right now. I'm just not sure exactly what it's for. And it might be something like that, but I'm not 100% that's what it is. So let me go look that up right now. Because she's a fucking Chinese piece of crap, dude. Let's see. What does this say? What is she trying to run for? Okay. That was 2022. The fuck is she trying to run for now, dude? Oh, here you go. Ballotpedia. Okay. Okay, so that's not what that was, though. That was the Republican primary for when Vance won. Okay. But where the fuck is she elsewhere? I know I saw her fucking name on a poster today, actually. I couldn't tell what the hell it was for, is the problem. 2024 Ohio primary. Let's see here now. Okay, I'm seeing battle between Old Guard, Ohio Republicans, and Trump. That was 18 hours ago. What is this about now? Okay, Dwight Portman, John Marino. Okay. Vance endorsing Marino. Trump's endorsement. Dolan set up Portman. Yeah. Okay, I don't see anything about Jane Timken here. Where the fuck is... Like, I swear to God she's running for something that's pissing me off. I don't know what the fuck it is, man. I'm going to go look up my own fucking area here and see if she's not running for county commissioner, if that be the case, dude, because that would actually make sense. I know she's from this area is what it is, so... I'm going to go back to Ballotpedia and see if I can't get a... Let's see. 3 U.S. House incumbents in Ohio are facing primary challengers this year, a decade low. That is low. I'm not even going to lie about that one, dude. That's just sad, actually, for that matter, too. So, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and type in my address here off of camera, obviously, so that nobody knows where the fuck I actually live. Because I'm trying to see what my ballot would pop up here is what it is right now. Let's see. Yeah, right there. Election day. Go. Sample ballot. Okay, so we got president. U.S. Senate. U.S. House District 6. House Representative District 50. Let's see. Ohio State Supreme Court. Okay, so we're over State Supreme Court stuff tomorrow. That's what it is. 5th District Court of Appeal stuff. Stark County Corker Clerks. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, so we'll have stuff there. So you got, let's see, Dickhead Biden, everybody else like that. Ohio Senate. All those jackasses there. District 6, which is my state rep. We're going to do that. District 50. Okay, let's see. Jesus. So Terry Jameson's going to try to run for re-election again in the state Supreme Court. Hopefully she can get beat by Dan Hawkins tomorrow. So we're definitely going to vote in Dan Hawkins for sure. We will definitely be telling Michael P. Donnelly, the Democrat fuckboy in there, to go fuck himself, and voting in Megan E. Shanahan. And then I guess we'll just keep, we'll just keep Joe Dieters then, because we're not going to have sack of shit Melanie Stewart, who's the Democrat on the state Supreme Court right now, remaining in office then. Fuck her. So let's see here now. Stark County Commissioner. Honestly, the Stark County Commissioner's race, I'm not going to vote for either one of these guys, because fuck Bill Smith. And also fuck this Democrat Joe yeah, Joe Cole. So okay, we're just gonna leave both those blank then if that be the case. And we'll just again remove those people from office at some point in the future. So okay, I'm not seeing anything right now. Oh, actually, there is one race. I wanted to mention that actually there is one race in this entire thing at a county level that I'll vote a Democrat into, which is basically fuck you, Kyle Stone. You're not going to be a one-term incumbent, bitch, because I'm definitely voting for that Democrat opponent of yours, dude. Because the second you try to grab guns here at this fucking state level asshole, you BLM fucking piece of shit, you fucked up, you rhino bastard, and I will literally vote in Richard Reinbold in place of your ass then, dude, because fuck you. So, anyway. But anywho, let's see. Recorder, Stark County Sheriff. Hopefully George Mayer can get beat by this Eric guy, Eric Weisburn. Okay, I'm still not seeing anything with Jane Timken's name on it here, which is weird. I know I saw her out on the thing there, which is strange, and it seems like she would have been in something here, but she's not in anything as far as I can tell. Weird. I don't know then, man. That's super, super weird then. So yeah, if I do end up clicking names on the county commissioner stuff, though, I'll legitimately over Democrats at this point, dude, because fuck it. They're better than the rhino sack shit they're in there right now, honestly, dude. So better than Richard Regula and Bill Smith's asses, dude, who should have been already thrown out of office multiple times over now for giving themselves an illegal $10,000 raise like 5-6 years ago now. So anyway, but yeah, it is what it is though. So yep, that'll be how I'm voting tomorrow though. It'll be either don't vote for anybody there at all in either one of those races, or it'll be I'll just vote for those fucking Dems just out of spite is what it is at this point, dude, because fuck the Republicans that are in there right now. They're a bunch of rhino sacks of shit. So again, it shouldn't be a 2-horse race like that. It should be every party matters is what it is. But unfortunately, because of fuckface Kasich back in 2013 and the rhino assholes that were in power then, he basically made our state a fucking 2-horse race now, a Republican Democrat, which is absolute bullshit because most of the state isn't either one of those things, dude. We're legit a bunch of third parties here is what it is. So, but anyways, that being said, though, I got some stuff I got to do here in a very quick, short amount of time here in the next half hour or so, give or take, to make sure that I can actually get it done because the game I play is going to be going into a forced update here in a few hours for maintenance. And before that happens, I want to make sure that I am actually in good shape to get stuff done. And if I can get things done the correct way, it'll be good to go. And I'll be able to do some stuff. Here's what it is and what have you. And then from there, it'll basically just be, waiting for the update to happen and then get some other stuff out too. That'll be the case then. So, but yeah, other than that, though, that's pretty much all I'm at for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will be back probably actually sometime tomorrow afternoon, up to my guess, like actually evening, probably more than likely. So let's go ahead and say about, probably like 6:30, 7 o'clock, somewhere in there, would be my guess right now, if I had to guesstimate time period right now, which will be me basically just talking about the primaries and stuff like that. And then I don't know if I'll actually do anything primary related or not tomorrow night then. I'm still debating on that one. I should probably just because, but like at the same time, I'm just like, like I need to talk about some of the shit, obviously, but I may end up it might be something too, or I end up doing something after Honda's chat tomorrow night because it's going to take so long to get everybody in here and stuff like that for races and shit. So it might be a situation where, and again, it's like one of those things where I kind of want to cover it, but I don't really give a fuck, honestly. So yeah, like I honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I assume Marino's probably going to win because of the Trump endorsement and people are fucking stupid and don't understand gun control is what it is, dude. Like, is Marino the guy that we need in the U.S. Senate? No, not really. I don't think so, honestly, dude. Like, especially, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I don't think any Mark, for that matter. I don't think he's good. I know for a fact Dolan's not good. I know for a fact Sherrod Brown's not good. And I'm really fucking questionable Frank LaRoche, too, for that matter, bro. Just because his ties to billionaires and shit like that. And everything else like that. And it's like, I really wish there was a fifth choice, honestly, right now. I really do. Because that fifth person would be better than all four of them combined right now, in my opinion, anyway. And looking at people's track records and shit like that. Not to mention, I think the reason that LaRoche is polling so low is what it is people are still pissed at him about the special election stuff last year and the whole abortion shit and everything else like that, and costing taxpayers like $20 million for that special August election that didn't do nothing at the end of the day. Because shocker, you got fucking George Soros and Michael Bloomberg being able to pour billions of dollars into a fucking campaign ad is what it is, dude. To fuck over this state and talk to a bunch of dumbass, retarded, stupid cunts that are fucking 18 years old. They're like, oh, your fucking rights to kill a kid in your womb are up for grabs, people. Don't let them do that. Kill the kids in the womb and never have a fucking another generation after you ever again. Because, that's what it is at the end of the day, dude. It's fucking stupidity. It's them being dumb as fuck and listening to these fucking retards that have nothing but the worst ill intent at heart against them. They want to murder your children, people. They've admitted it. Listen to them when they tell you that shit. Seriously, God, fuck. It's not that hard, folks. They're going to tell it to your face, man. Listen to them when they tell you that shit. Because they'll tell you the fucking truth every single time. If you actually listen to them, man, they'll tell you exactly what their fucking endgame is. It's to kill you and your fucking kids, man. It's to end your generations. It's to sterilize entire generations of people, for God's sakes. And y'all are too dumb to realize it, man. And it's sad. Because these are the fucking names of the voting rights in this country, man. They probably shouldn't have them, honestly, just because of that. Because they're going to vote to fucking kill off the next generation or any generation after that, dude. Then fuck them, you know? But anyway. I don't know. We are... Like I said, I think we're definitely in the end times right now. I believe we are definitely heading towards a rapture in this country. And I think it's only a matter of time before shit pops off. And it could be, honestly, April 8th for that matter. You know, it could very well be that that's the end of the fucking end of days, basically, at that point, you know. Do I believe it's going to happen then? Very possible it could, honestly. It's very, very possible it could. I would not be the least bit surprised by it if it happened that day. Or very quick after the matter. So, yeah. I don't know, man. I think we're for some bad fucking times ahead right now is what it is. I think people are not going to realize how bad it gets until it gets really, really bad is what it is. So, and you know, maybe it will take cannibalism in this fucking country to kick off shit. Who knows? Who knows, man? I don't know. I really don't. What I do know, though, is that they're trying to import like 1 million Haitians into our country right now. I sure as shit don't want them in my fucking country. You don't know about y'all, man. Even if they aren't fucking cannibals, dude, they're not going to assimilate. That's the whole point. If they want to go someplace, take them to a fucking African nation, for God's sake, so they would assimilate, dude, for real. Like, how hard is that, man? The only people that should be saved right now are some kind of missionary that's over there. That's it, man. And even then, that's even questionable. Because if they're dumb to go over there on their own, they're on their own, basically, is what it is. Fuck them, you know? Now, granted, I'm not going to leave them there, obviously, because most of them are American citizens, for God's sakes. And I'm not going to be that kind of an asshole, is what it is. But at the same time, I'm just like, yeah, don't be dumb. Don't go over to another fucking country when the shit's going to pop off here, you fucking idiots. Like, goddamn, man. Fuck. So, that's the problem with a lot of people, man. They want to be dumb like that. Put their lives in danger, put everybody else's lives in danger because you want to be stupid, is what it is. So, I don't know anymore. Like I said, I think we're in for some fucked up times right now. And I think there's a lot of people that don't know what's going to hit until it hits. And it's going to hit like a fucking Mack truck, basically, when it does. So, yeah. I guess ride the wave is my best advice to everybody out there. Hopefully you survive the fall. You know, be ready for what's coming next is what it is. You know, if you're a God-fearing person, you know, pray would be my best advice right now. Pray, be prepared, be ready for everything to come right now because you never know if it's going to happen or not. And when it does, like I said, it's going to hit very quickly. I think it's gonna be you go to. I don't even just gonna be go to sleep for that matter, dude. I was gonna say go to sleep one night and wake up the next morning. It's gonna be different or whatever. I can see it being even worse than that. Honestly, I can see it being legitimately. You go to sleep one night, or not even go to sleep one night. You fucking maybe take a nap for like an hour or two, and you wake up to fucking like some Red Dawn shit happening. Honestly, bro, I could easily see that being the case right now. I don't know if that's going to be the case or not, though, but I could easily see that being the case right now. Where, you know, things get so crazy so quickly that people don't even know what the fuck, like which way is up basically at that point then. So, and that's a scary thought to think about right there, man. Because if it gets that bad that quick, like holy shit, bro, we are fucking done. We are done as a country then. So, yeah. I don't know, man. I think we're definitely in for some fucked up times ahead, though, is what it is. And like I said, for me personally, I don't know if we can get through it all. I know we're not all going to survive it. I can tell you that right now. I think there's going to be a select few that will survive. And the ones who don't, you know, they don't. And it's as simple as that, really. Like, it'd be nice to say everybody's going to survive, but that's not the case. Not everybody will. And that's the case of the matter, dude. That's the whole fucking point of the matter right there. Is you're going to have people that will survive. There's going to be people that won't survive. And the ones that do survive are going to survive because they were the most adaptable, etc., to be able to get there. The ones who do not survive are going to not survive because of their own stupidity in many cases. And, you know, when it comes to voting and stuff like that, like voting is good, obviously, but like at the same time, we need to have better candidates in the races, what it is right now. And if that means getting involved yourselves, if we do live past this year and go past this cycle and stuff like that, it's time for American citizens to step the fuck up and get into these races ourselves right now, dude, and actually run for office legitimately. Because there's no reason to have these fucking idiots in positions of power to be our quote unquote representatives and stuff like that when most of them don't even give a shit about us, is what it is. It's time for us to step up and do the things ourselves right now and do what needs to be done to make the world a better place with ourselves, putting us first and doing what needs to be done for the rest of us. And it's literally as simple as that, really. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see y'all in the next one. Have a good one, y'all. Stay safe, stay vigilant. Always be carrying with one in the chamber. Because you never fucking know what's going to happen until it happens. And if it comes down to it, man, have a New York reload and a drop knife. And it's as simple as that, really. Later, everybody. See ya.